Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 20 for Confederate Summer 61 campaign in version 1.09 using the A.O.M mod. Now, we do have a few things to talk about here. We had a lot going on last episode. The month of June in this game was very busy, and we almost had a day-by-day playthrough for the entire month. So, quite a few things happened. So, we'll start over here on the East Coast, down North Carolina. So, we did disintegrate the two armies that were down here. And where are those? The Army of the Shenandoah and the Department of Washington both disintegrated after the Battle of Goldsboro Bridge, down here in North Carolina, outside of Wilmington. So, I am sending the Army of Northern Virginia back up to Culpeper Courthouse, Manassas Junction, and Fredericksburg. Army Command's going to be here, Culpeper, Corps of Potomac up here at Manassas, Corps of Shenandoah down here at Fredericksburg. We also have this Union Army, which is still sitting here in the valley. They finally finished completing that depot at Newmarket, so I'm ordering Jackson's army with both corps down to engage them. This corps is 30,000 strong. So, and Jackson's currently sitting at 31,000 with both corps. So his corps have gone up a little in strength since the draft has started. Army of Tennessee shot up in strength. They're over 42,000 now. Same with the Army of Northern Virginia. Even after the battles, they started getting more troops in, so they're up to 32. Western Department really hasn't gotten anybody just because of where they're located right now. So this army's coming down here to engage them. And out here in the west, since we have this corps moving around down here, I don't know if any other corps, which I haven't spotted since the middle of June, what they are doing right now. I'm moving my Army of Tennessee out of Tennessee and into Arkansas and southern Missouri. I'm going to chase out this corps here and then reestablish my supply lines along the western side of the state. You see, they cut off my supply lines over here. So we're still flipping Leavenworth. Once we flip Leavenworth, I should alleviate some supply issues, but I need to reopen this corridor right here. So that's what the Army of Tennessee is going to do. And they're going to hopefully tie up these corps while the Department of West finishes taking Missouri. But they will only do that after we chase away the Army of Southwest Missouri. So once Leavenworth is flipped, which should be in a few days, it's almost there, I'll be ordering down the army to re-engage the Army of Southwest Missouri. And I just need them chased away from the area long enough for me to feel secure and move in towards St. Louis in order to take St. Louis. Once we have St. Louis, the state should flip for us. Because the support's very low for the Union. It's very light blue color. Even Kansas is starting to turn in our direction. It's not as dark as it used to be. We actually do have volunteers coming out of there now. Can't draft anybody out of there, but there are volunteers now coming out of the Kansas territory. So, a lot of movement. It's going to be a lot of movement for the next, at least within the month of July in the game. There's going to be a lot of movement going on. Quite a few battles coming up, hopefully. Now, down here in the Gulf, also, since I did move these guys, I have reordered Bragg's force back towards Wilmington. They're going to take down these two forts. And once they're back in control, I'll start shifting him back west again to hopefully take down this fort over here that's along the Oregon Trail. Now the Gulf Fleet. I don't know why this ship's been ported up. First down here. What port is that? Indianola. Oh no, it was at adding in Galveston. I just moved it over to Sabine to get it closer to New Orleans, but she hasn't taken on any ammunition, and apparently I have a shortage of artillery ammunition right now after all the battles that we just fought. So I'm going to give it a few days. Hopefully she gets something, but I don't know. And the Manassas is just about ready to go into the water. I believe she's at 96%, so she should be joining her in a few days. Yeah, 96%. So she's going to be ready to go before these ships are ready to go. Actually, I'm going to change the name of these things right now, because that fleet's not running. They're going to be Squadron 2, since they have not done anything yet. You don't deserve the main name if you haven't done nothing. Might as well rename it the French Disappointment, that fleet. I thought they'd be in the water before the Virginia and Manassas, and they've been in the water, but they ain't done nothing because they're still not ready to go. Alright, I think that covers about everything. And one commenter brought up doing a joint action with the Navy and Army to take down Fort Jefferson, Dry Tortugas. I think they're as interested in seeing it go down as me. I think I need to use a fleet to take this fort down, because there's just no way to adequately supply any type of landing force that's going to take down Fort Jefferson and Dry Tortugas. So I may consider doing that with one of my ironclad fleets after I've secured the rest of the Gulf. You know, I may do it, I may not. I don't know. The priority is getting my ports clear. But having Galveston clear, which is a 2-star port, really does help a lot. So next will be New Orleans, hopefully. Alright, moving on from there, we are on July 2nd now, so we do have to go over the monthlies. So the current rating of our nation is BBB+, which I'm not happy about, but we are basically hemorrhaging money at this point. Now that I have the draft going, that's going to get even worse as my army increases the amount of money that it sucks in. The current economy cycle is recovery. The wealth of our population is mediocre and increasing compared to the previous month. Our tax revenues increased by $276 million. I don't think it has. Total export volume last month was $892 million out, 1.4 coming in. So that's kind of the gap's closed on that a little bit more. Average core production over the last 3 months was $171 million. And we are lacking in locomotives, artillery ammunition, but our stocks are full of cotton, salt, and wood. So I'm showing a lot more shortages up here in the economy alerts now, and I think that is because I cleared these ports out, and they're now able to trade on the markets a little better, so I think the economy is automatically shifting. So hopefully by the next economy report, some of those shortages will have disappeared as the economy shifts to show what's going on down here in the Gulf port region. So hopefully some of those shortages will disappear. All right, intelligence. All right, according to our intelligence, they are working on United States colored troops, which will pump up their numbers. It's not like they are using them at this point. They haven't really fielded as many men as they usually do in these games. They're building another 3 ships. Now I would understand if they start building more ships after wrecking one of their fleets, with them building them the entire game. Morale of federal armies is currently at 79%, which is probably lower, considering 2 armies just disintegrated and the Army of Southwest Missouri retreated in the face of this army. So it's probably lower than 79% after what I've seen last episode. Come over to strategy. So national morale for the Union is down to 78 to our 99. Their national support's still pretty high at 92, even after the disintegration of those armies. Morale of their armies, it says their morale is actually higher than mine, which I find really hard to believe. But maybe popping the draft off might have had an effect on that. I'm not sure. They currently have 182,671 men in the field. That was over 200,000. The disintegration of those 2 armies has dropped them down by about 30,000 men. They have dropped. And you can see we have had a slight increase, even with the losses in the previous 2 battles. We have increased the number steadily since the draft has popped off. So that should climb over 200,000 pretty quickly. Navy tonnage, we're still far behind them. As you can see, we've knocked that number down by about 3,000 tons with those ships that we took down and captured. And total casualties, they were sitting just under 56,000 to our 29,550. We'll call it 550. So we're doing pretty good on casualty-wise. We're still doing about 2 to 1 on them. We're just under 2 to 1, but launching attacks like I do, you're going to take a little bit higher casualties, and they actually haven't been as bad as they could be launching when you're launching assaults. Weapons-wise, still waiting on deliveries. Ooh, I captured a 20-pounder. But having one does me no good. I got some Blakeleys, alright. So the rifled artillery I ordered, which are the 3 inches and the 6-inch wires, are 58 days away each. They ordered at the same time, so they should be arriving at the same time. Yep, 58 days away still for those. Next order of Enfields. We'll be here in 36 days. Next order of Lorenz's. Another 141 days. And the reboards I ordered at the start of the campaign. Let's take a look at this. Those are still 384 days away. If you're going to use the A.O.M. mod, do not order reboard muskets. Do not. They're still over a year away. Oh, wow. Let's see, what else do I have on order here? And my Augustins, those are 94 days away. Can I capture any more Springfields? I got 3,000 more. I can outfit 2 more brigades before they come up to strength. Alright. Over here to policies. We did start working on Government Funding 1. That's 17 days away. As soon as that is complete, I'm going to start Impressment Act. Now, what the Impressment Act will do is it's going to increase the number of recruits available by 7.5%. I'm going to lose state support, but supplies are going to cost 20% less and give me 7% more manpower. So it's a good trade-off. I'm willing to lose the support. As long as we keep winning battles, I'll get that support back. Let's see what we got going on in projects. We got a lot of things we can choose from here. There we go, farm mechanization. Been waiting for that. Let's go take a look at something here first. I just want to see how many men are available volunteers-wise. We have 40,428 volunteers. So let's see what happens when we pop off on mechanization. So that should have brought us up to plus 5% from the 2.5 that we had. Excuse me. So let's go take a look at that again. Yeah, that didn't give a big increase at all. There's an increase, but not a big one. I'm just running out of manpower. That's what it comes down to. There's only so much manpower. Alright. So the next subsidy, next time that a farm subsidy fills up, I'll be building a mill in order to increase my flour production and get rid of that shortage. I'm not worried about occupation administration. I do need infrastructure reform. I'm going to pop off a level of that. We got a lot of military stuff available here. Wait, I can build Sharps rifles? Oh. Oh, ho, 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 yes. But I wonder how long it would take to produce these. Because I also have Confederate rifles available, but if I can get Sharps rifles... Oh, I gotta take this. That just ate up all my funding. Oh, I had to take that. Oh, let's go back over here to military. We gotta see how long that is gonna take. Sharps rifles. A stand to 10. Are you kidding me? 730 days. Oh god, I just wasted that money. 215 days for 1,000. At 1 point. Oh god, I just wasted that money. I'm thinking about scratching this entire intro and going back and redoing that, but that'd be cheesy. I'm not going to do it. That's a mistake. Okay, if you're using the A.O.M. mod, Sharps rifles, Yeah, they're expensive, especially if you're south. I could probably build these faster and cheaper if I was in the north. All right, that idea is gone. I'm not even going to order 1,000 at 1.4 million for 1,000. I am not doing that. And 215 days, no. How much for the still 215 for the Sharps carbines, and they're only $300,000 less. But I do want to better arm all of my cavalry units. But their brigades are going to be much larger than that by the time I get the first order in. Yeah, I'm not even gonna order that because I'm gonna have the cavalry reform done before those even get in. So, oh yeah, I just wasted those subsidies. All right, so I think that does cover everything. Oh yeah, and because they popped off emancipation, British intervention is now down to 13%. So unless I start heavily subsidizing diplomacy again, which I'm not, I am subsidizing it by 20 million still. But unless I heavily subsidize it more and just keep popping off the envoys, I'm never going to get the European intervention running. And I don't want to do that because we're still losing 281 million per month. Even dropping this down to the lowest level, I'm still going to be hemorrhaging money. So the army upkeep's already jumped up by over 20 million. And recruitment's jumped up a lot. It's jumped up to 107 million. So yeah, I need to finish clearing these ports out in the south. So, all right, that should cover everything. I just actually think this is the longest intro and recap I've done in a long time. So I'll be back when something happens, probably in a few days with another battle in one of these regions. So we didn't even make it a full day before Jackson's army came in contact with the Army of Potomac. Their corps was marching north while we were starting to move south, so they are meeting just outside of Strasburg in the valley. So the funny thing is the Army of Potomac headquarters is not involved in the fighting because they're up here in the mountains. So I'm guessing their control radius does not extend down into the valley, so their corps is not getting the morale plus up from the army headquarters being on the field. So this corps is led by Heinzelman, and he's got the same experience level as Jackson right now. But he's going to outnumber me until my second corps comes onto the field. So he's got 29,287 infantry, 223 cavalry, 22 guns, to my 28,718 infantry, 789 cavalry, and 14 guns. So it's going to be a full day before the second corps, because I do have these guys all on scouting, which does slow down their movement. It's going to be a full day before the corps of Monongahela comes onto the field. So I'm going to take this fight, and I'll be back with the attack map and strategy. Welcome to the Battle of Strasburg. So Parsons' Corps of the Kanawha is on the field with Jackson's headquarters, and Johnston's Corps is 21 hours away, so we have half the Union's numbers. And this is actually a meeting engagement, an actual real meeting engagement. We haven't had one of these I don't think in this campaign so far. So Shirley's Hill is the focal point. It's unoccupied. And it's got plenty of high ground that would make a great defensive position, but the Union is closer. So I think they still, even crossing the streams, only having the one road would beat me to it, even though I'd be coming down the macadamized road. So this is actually an improved macadamized road, so I should be able to move quickly down it, though I would not be able to beat them to it. So I'm only going to move the corps probably. Yeah, here's the Bushong. This is the New Market battlefield right here. That's the Bushong farmhouse. So I'm probably going to move my corps right down here along this fence line, across this way, and just hold tight. Hopefully the Union won't attack me, but if they do, I'll have a narrow front defense, which will be good for me. Some of these brigades, this is actually their first battle. Even though those corps fought before, it wasn't at full strength. I'm actually down a brigade because this is one of those. One of the brigades is away refitting. So, yeah, that's my plan of action for right now. Just because of the numbers disparity, as much as I want to rush ahead and seize this high ground, I don't think I'd have my troops in line, and we'd be having a brawl where I probably won't win. So, yeah, I'll move up to here and then wait for day 2 and Johnson's arrival before I do anything. So, we'll see what happens. I'll be back. Alright, so we have spotted the Federals, and they were deployed, like, basically right up the Shirley's Hill, over here on the reverse slope of Manners Hill. And I don't understand why they are not seizing the objective. So my cavalry was heading here, so they should be fine. I sent them halt orders. Hopefully they receive them soon. But I doubt it. Got everybody blocking the road right now. So it's a good idea. Good thing I said I was coming to right here. But, yeah, we're going to be a little closer than I would like. Like I said, they have not sent anybody to seize the objective, though, so a little weird. We'll let this situation develop a little more. That was just a quick update. I'll be back. So, we have moved into day 2, and right off the bat, the, General Heinzman drove one of his cavalry brigades right into my lines. And they broke each other. So I was trying to get him to halt. So this cavalry brigade literally charged straight into this brigade and dragged them forward in a combat there. And I'm still building these works. They're almost finished, but it looks like he might be sending his army at me. He's made no attempt to take Shirley Hill so far, and his army's on the move in my direction, it seems like. Pretty quickly. God damn it, Rhodes, you idiot. So, Johnson's Corps is still 4 hours away, and they're going to be arriving all the way back here, so hopefully I'll be able to hang on until he arrives. But, this defense is almost built. So I did have the opportunity to deploy my forces further forward, and at this point I'm glad I did not take that opportunity. So I'm not holding on the line I originally said I was. I'm about, you could say almost a mile back from where I originally intended on holding. So I know the line down this way is built, so let's move you guys up. Now I'm short 2 brigades because of that damn idiot. Hopefully they reform pretty soon. These works need to get finished. I'll get in there and start helping them. I'll be back once the fight starts. Alright, I got no idea what the hell the AI is doing. They are charging right at my lines. Like suicidally charging. Engineers pull the hell back. I got no idea what this AI general is doing. This is just odd. Engineers, pull the hell back. You're taking casualties you don't need to goddamn take. Should have gave him retreat orders. Jesus. too well armed. Plains rifles and derringers. The good weapons haven't made it down to this army yet. Though my smallest brigade is armed with sharps. Where are they? They're over here, so if I get a chance to throw them out of flank, I will. Those sharps will do a lot of damage. And my engineers broke, of course they did. Turn front. Doesn't look like those works were finished either. Battery broke. 23%. Overall change 20% per hour, so they should be back into the fighting within 2 or 3 hours. So they got me outranged, probably. I got Sharps rifles. Sitting right at the edge of my range. Is that another brigade just coming down the damn road? Really? Why are these guys showing us flanked? Why aren't these guys firing? There we go. Rally your damn men. This is just odd. I am not used to the AI being aggressive. You guys are coming over here. I'm gonna have to replace like Clayton soon. Those sharps are getting to work already. Good, he's reforming. Very good. Let's push your boys in the range, take them on. Don't want the sharps running out of ammunition too fast. They're just going to let me shoot from the flank. I'll take that. there. Come on, see that brigade off, damn it. That one's broken. You guys fall back. Let the Sharps rifles finish them. And they broke. So I'm going to get them switched out in time. And they do have guys on this side of the river. It's a good thing I left the cavalry over here at the bridge. What the hell are you guys doing? Get onto the goddamn defense works, you damn fools. Alright, we take down this battery, so we're going to go for that. Excuse me. I need to get all these Derringer rifles replaced. They are garbage. And here comes a supporting brigade. Pull back. That's not a good idea anymore. What the hell are you guys doing? Just goddamn halt. Holy crap. All you gotta do is walk forward. What are you doing? You guys come back here. I'm probably gonna need you. And they goddamn broke. God damn it. What in God's green earth were you guys doing? Appalachian rifles. So yeah, good. He finally broke that brigade. Pull back. They're going to be testing my cavalry next. Oop. Let's give these guys a lightning brigade. So level up and find them behind cover. Yeah, it looks like he's backing off a little bit, or he's just trying to get in a different spot. Yeah. You guys can fire any day now. There you go. So it's funny, neither one of us actually holds a control point. He's just coming out to fight me. The AI probably just looked at the numbers disparity and said, yeah, let's do this. Get the hell back there. Guess I have to recharge straight into them. It's a good thing I came over to look. So my center's weakest right now, but they are not attacking there. That's helpful. Get those boys rallied. Rally orders. Roads Brigade, there you go. Get back over here. You guys are stable again. What you guys are doing? Looks like getting some counter battery experience going. Very good. He's getting hammered. Alright, do I start swinging these guys out? No, they got more brigades down here. He's kind of spreading his army around. These cavalry brigades are not very well armed. They all got mixed cavalry weapons. I didn't even realize that. I gotta rearm. And they got into hand-to-hand again. Are you kidding me? Alright, I gotta turn this brigade. Back to there. Okay, they could have started firing at them, but they didn't. I don't understand that. Wow, look at that freak out right there. There they go. They just broke. Awesome. Now these guys are using my cover. About to get a piece of that ass, this infantry brigade. Go get him. Down here, good. Now get back in line. You guys get back in cover. Looks like he might be stopping his attack. Yeah, their morale's down to 27. He's going to be pulling out soon. Too bad that brigade didn't surrender. There goes another brigade. Yeah, he's pulling off. Go take these batteries. They give you orders to move on that damn battery. You guys are firing at the wrong one. They're ready to break, so go finish them off. The hell you guys doing? Just march forward. Jeez. It's the units turning and doing weird things that makes them break. I don't know what the hell they're doing right now. All they had to do was jump over the fence and go forward. Alright, broke those brigades. Yes, I know they're retreating. We're just trying to kill as many as we can. Let's move this along. So, like, that battery's getting away because these guys are pussyfooting around up here. Well, you gotta run after them. Go. Okay, they just broke. Alright. You can stop chasing them. And now's a good time to go over those reports right before the battle closes out. That was actually a little closer than... Johnson was still an hour away. That was a little closer than I would have liked. So the Corps as a total caused 2,500 casualties. What does it say up here? It says 3,000. Let's see here. Cavalry Division's got no... Legs and Beasts. Nope, those aren't viewer units. Nope. Do I have no viewer units in this Corps? Only the Appalachian Rifles. And, yeah, they did not have a good showing in this battle. At all. Sorry to say, whichever one of my viewers that unit belongs to, I am sorry about how they behaved in this battle, and hopefully they'll do better in the next one. Yeah, let's speed this along now and head to the post-battle screen. Alright. That actually got pretty hot and exciting pretty fast. I'm very pleased with that. So the AI is definitely changing. As the, I guess as the commanders gain more experience, they are getting better. And you're seeing that in battle after battle. Things are starting to change a little bit. So we caused 2,800 casualties to their 32,000 infantry. 40 of their 250 cavalry. That's that brigade. You guys kind of missed it, but that brigade just charged straight into my lines at the start. We got 15 of their 25 guns. A total of 2,900 is 32,000 man force. Jackson lost 1,310 infantry. It says 28,710, but there's more like 16,000 something on the field. 119 of our cavalry. One of our 14 guns, because that one battery was taking counter battery fire. For a total of 1,437 for 2,900. So, casualty departments were still staying ahead. So you all have to let me know in the comments below what you think about how aggressive the AI actually got on that one. I was a little surprised. But like I said, as the war goes on, especially in this game, it is reflected that the commanders do get better as their traits change and grow and develop. You know, and as everybody says, you know, it's always better to start with a later campaign start than the spring one because units are trained better, basically. All right, General Loring has become famous, and Colonel Daniel is now disgraced. Who is Daniel? I gotta figure out who that one is. I may just leave him in command anyway, because I don't really believe in... Because sometimes these units just do weird things, and it could be the commander's fault, it could not be the way the AI is set up. And Colonel C.B. White loses face. I don't think he's mine. Alright, Battle of Strasburg has ended with the First Corps retreating in panic. We've caused total casualties of 2,941 men, thereof 294 killed and 607 captured. Their morale is believed to be stable. Our casualties total 1,437 men, with 171 killed, 264 missing, and the rest wounded. Morale is confident, supply situation critical. We've captured 1,591 rifles and 7 guns from the battlefield, and we have sent 561 soldiers down to Andersonville. Alright, how many men we got shoved in Andersonville now? Shot me below it. We got 14,200 in there. Alright. That's a battle in the valley. Let's get this map cleared off. Run it up to 20. There it goes. That cleared off faster than usual. So I'm going to be chasing those guys up the valley. Excuse me. Still got a little dredges of that cold going on. So, yeah, we're going to chase these boys up the valley. Hopefully we can disintegrate them like we did the other 2 corps. The Army of Occupation ended up over here outside of Leonardtown. May still be there, may not be. The Army Northern Virginia is heading back in that direction, so. Alright. So like I said, we didn't even move one day in game when that battle kicked off, so, I guess we'll end it right here. And pick it up again on Monday. So, if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you've not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you do, remember to hit that bell icon so you're alerted when the next videos come out. If you're like a brigade in one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, what state it's from, uniforms, weapons, officers. I'll oblige you on all counts if I am able to. If you've been following along in the series and you enjoying the content, please remember to hit that like button before you exit out. And I will see you all at the next one. Stay grumpy.